This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This to the streets, to the streets, to the streets, to the This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat.
Why do the most melanated favorites during championship matches this week keep catching leg injuries? I have no idea why. Early on in the US title match, Vega damaged her knees, running it into the steel steps while mashing Julia in the face with a Meteora. The champ was able to get off a couple of those in multiple areas, some running clotheslines, pulled off a massive code red, and even got out of a crazy power slam from the top. But when those back-to-back arrivedercis came, and Julia got that power slam off in the middle of the ring, Vega's placeholder run with the US title came to an abrupt halt. So WWE Creative can now focus on one of its main import darlings in Julia. Vega has now tasted gold and has been queen of the ring, so it isn't as if her time with WWE has amounted to nothing, but I can't see her career going anywhere further than this. With TNA's cross-brand deal with WWE, it might be time she goes back to TNA and try for that Knockouts Championship, because it doesn't look like WWE Creative will be giving Vega any more championship opportunities for the remainder of her career. Coming off the heels of the phenomenal semifinals match on Raw, Asuka and Cargill met to hype up their Queen of the Ring match for Night of Champions, and Naomi made one of two appearances for the night in SmackDown, inadvertently finally giving a name to the trio of Jade, herself, and Belair, the Big Three, and getting herself manhandled by Cargill, and later on in the night by Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton during their last woman standing match. Naomi was as entertaining as she was irritating, goading for gold. While during the first segment, Asuka gave a preview to Night of Champions and floored Jade with a quick combo of strikes, boasting about the experience that she has that Cargill lacks. The 50-50 booking rule applied to this segment after seeing the results of their Night of Champions bout, but damn, Cargill looked weak in comparison to Asuka the entire time she was in Rida. It's a shame really that the only way she even looked powerful was against the so-called black and brown coalition between Roxanne Perez and Naomi, but she couldn't hold a candle to Asuka's Japanese strong style. Hell, it wasn't hard for the WWE Universe to feel insulted when Cargill tried to push past Asuka to get to Naomi. This isn't Io and Bianca. As Cargill heads back to the States, she really needs to reevaluate her team and pick up a coach that could teach her more than a couple of power moves. And even though usually I gripe about championship matches not being contested on PLEs during a huge event week, this US title match would be better forgotten. This still begs the question of what would have happened had Mia Yim became the inaugural champion instead of Chelsea Green. So far, no one has been able to bring relevancy to the US title. WWE Creative is putting their money on Julia. It's time to see where this bet will take them.
This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.